Welcome, MHS sports fans, US 239 fans to Salina, Kansas. It's February 16th, 2007, and we're winding down to the end of the road here on the regular season of basketball in this 2006-7 calendar year. We're here tonight to be entertained by the Sacred Heart Knights. Dale Leach and Mike Perry here. This is your Lions are 11-6 overall and 5-4 in the NCAA and 4th position in the league. And the Knights are 12-6 and 6-4, which puts them at 3rd in the NCAA. If we beat them, then we change places.
Excellent.
But, the Sacred Heart defeated Ellsworth last Tuesday. This is the 34th game in the series, dating back to 1976. The Knights lead at 17-16, but Minneapolis has won 2 of the last 3, including an encouraging win at Minneapolis back in December.
And now for the starting lineups. For the Lions, 5'7" senior, number 12,
Minneapolis starting Seamer, Shoemaker, Donovan, Darrow, and Crossan. Sacred Heart will counter with Crystal Stegman, who'd averaged close to 20 points a ball game.
She's been shooting lights out.
You're liable to see
senior, number 14,
Katie Coker. We'll get Schmidtberger, Mo McKinsky, and Katie Pratt, and Abby Whitman.
Number 22, Abby Whitman.
2 seniors on the floor here, Coker and Crystal Stegman. Whitman, sophomore.
Leading scorer for the Lions this year.
Pratt, a junior, will be back next year, 6'1", and she's a load inside, but her specialty is that three-point line. We'll have to guard that. She can light it up.
We did fairly well against that at Minneapolis.
We did an excellent job against the three-point shooting of Sacred Heart. We could see quite a few of them shot here tonight, as Minneapolis will not back away from the arc either. So.
Mo McKinsky, their inside force. The Lions are going to have to play a complete game tonight, I think, here to win.
McKinsky and Whitman will do most of the rebounding inside. Pratt will slip outside to shoot the 3 ball along with Crystal Stegman, and they go to the free throw line quite a bit. So, as Dale mentioned, Minneapolis took them the first game in the Lions Den. Different atmosphere here, and you don't know what you'll get. We do know that Sacred Heart's at full strength. Pratt was out for probably half the season with a broken foot. Compliments of Lady Lions back in the game.
I guess. I didn't ever hear that we stepped on her or what, but she might just...
It did break.
Might have been a freak accident on her own, too. No, all I know is I never saw any evidence of it in the game. She wasn't ever limping or... Didn't ever look like she was playing below strength even, you know. But
Sacred Heart playing for the tip here.
The Lions
we
control.
Out-muscle Whitman for the ball as Big Blue controls the tip. Shoemaker with the ball. It's a zone 2-3 variety by Sacred Heart, and they're going to make us shoot from the outside. In the corner, Darrow back out to Shoemaker. Seamers puts the ball on the floor, dribbles down the wing, and we got a 3-second call. Turnover Minneapolis, first of the game. Before we get a shot off, we turn it over. Now Sacred Heart with the ball. Pratt on the wing. Skip past Coker underneath to McKinsky, back to Whitman. Shot is blocked. It's tipped out there by Seamers, and Sacred Heart gets it back. Stegman over to Pratt, 3-pointer, no good, and she gets her own rebound. So far, Minneapolis unable to track down the rebound as Stegman gets in the paint for a short 10-footer. It rims off, and Donovan rips it down for Minneapolis.
Donovan, our leading rebounder on the season.
Megan with about 11 boards a ball game. Darrow down the lane she goes. Doesn't shoot the ball, and there's a 3-second call again.
Boy, they've got that down pat. The referees do, don't they?
Pratt with the ball on the wing now. Stegman out on top. Nice ball movement by Sacred Heart. Now Whitman's got it in close. Her shot is missing, and it's tipped out of bounds by Donovan. Whitman's missed 2 little bunnies in close.
First one was blocked. Or tipped.
Stegman drives the lane. Her shot rims off. McKinsky with the rebound again for Sacred Heart. So far, the ball is not coming off the rim as you would anticipate it, and Sacred Heart's been in the right spot. Now tipped by Minneapolis, and Darrow out hustles Crystal Stegman for the ball. Shoemaker's being pushed by, oh my.
Another Minneapolis turnover, huh?
Whitman leaning on Jara Shoemaker, and she's called for traveling. You got to be strong with the ball. Whitman back to Pratt in the corner. 3-point ball, no good. And Donovan pulls down the rebound, and she's hacked by Coker. And a loose one comes out to Crossan. They switch up defenses. Seamer is right in the lane. Jump shot, no good. And Megan Donovan stays off the back of Pratt. She would have reached. It would have been a foul.
Traveling.
Good call. It wasn't a jump stop. It was 2 steps. You get 1. No score yet here in the first quarter as Shea Shoemaker checks in for the Lady Lions. Had 1 shot. Shoemaker on the baseline. Turns around. She goes up. Whitman had all ball. It's a jump ball is called. Possession arrow to Sacred Heart. Pratt back to Coker. 3-pointer, no good. And Crossan pulls down the board. So far, either team's unable to scratch.
Hope they stay that cold from the outside.
Not a good pass, and we tip it out of bounds. Another turnover for Minneapolis.
5 turnovers so far in this quarter on the Lions.
And as many trips down the floor. Pratt with the ball on the wing now. Stegman, long 2-pointer, no good. Real short. McKinsky out hustles Minneapolis for the rebound. And a foul is called. Chantel Darrow is called for the reach-in foul, her first. We cover up on the inbound. Now Coker. Crystal Stegman. Now Mo McKinsky on the baseline. She's got all the baseline, and she out hustles 2 Lions for the ball. I tell you.
They play strong. We aren't.
Yeah. Caitlin Schmidberger in for Sacred Heart, and she can light it up from the outside also. Now the ball in close to Crossan. Shot is good. First bucket of the ball game is Jordan Crossan. 2-3 zone by Minneapolis and Sacred Heart. Stegman all the way to the bucket. And a little dump shot there by Stegman. It goes in. Now Minneapolis with the ball. Jared Shoemaker's pass is tipped. And they did call it. Foul on Crystal Stegman as she runs over Megan Donovan. And Crystal Stegman might have a broken arm after running into Megan.
She's rather dainty.
Still a 2-3 zone. Now Donovan, down the lane she goes, traveled. No call. Shot is up and in. Glad they didn't call that. Little shuffle step there at the end when she picked up her dribble. 4-2 Minneapolis. Schmidberger now on the wing. Underneath to McKinsky. She's all alone and shot is no good. And they just cannot keep her out of there. Seamer's back in for Minneapolis. And Crossan gets a breather. Coker over to Pratt. Pratt with the ball on top. Stegman looks at the three, passes it up. She won't pass up too many of them. Pratt, jump shot, free throw line, it's good. Now Minneapolis trying to find an opening in this 2-3 zone by the Lady Knights. Darrow with the ball up to Shoemaker. Three-pointer by Jared Shoemaker is good.
She heard you, Gerald.
A nice shot by Jared Shoemaker. Hammers down the three ball. It was there. Now McKinsky all alone is fouled. They do a good job passing, and McKinsky finds herself all alone on the baseline as she's been there all night long. Shot is partially blocked by Krista Seamers, and she's called for the foul. Her first. Minneapolis second team foul. Free throw is good by McKinsky. 7-5 Minneapolis. And the second one is in also. And we throw it away.
6 turnovers in the first quarter for the Lions. And I'm surprised we're up 7-6 with that.
Yeah, I am too. That just kind of goes to show how cold the shooting has been from the Knights. Stegman. Schmidberger over to Coker. And she walked, had the ball on her shoulder. No call. Stegman all the way in. No call as Donovan comes down with the rebound, same time Coker does. Possession arrow to Sacred Heart.
Jordan Crossan's back on the floor for the Lions.
A good rebound by Megan. She had to rip it away from Coker, and a jump ball is called. Pratt, long three-pointer, no good. We block out well, and Chantel pulls down the board now to Jared Shoemaker. Nice crossover dribble down the lane she goes. She's fouled, no call. Now Coker. Stegman goes in for a layup, and a foul is called. Chantel's second foul. And Brittany Fulton comes in for Chantel Darrow. 2-3 zone here. Pratt with the ball between the legs, dribble. She can handle the ball for 6-1. Schmidberger back to Stegman. Dribble drive, no good, and Shea Shoemaker pulls down the rebound on the backside. Brittany Fulton looks at a three ball. It's tipped. Oh, nice save by Shea. Right back to Jordan. Crossan in the right place as the ball comes back to her. As easy chip shot there. Bank shot goes in. Schmidberger. It's good. Three-pointer. Here comes the press. 1-2-2 variety. And they want a trap, of course. They tie us up, but the possession arrow should be to Minneapolis. Should be ours.
No, you got it last time.
Got it last time. Should be blue.
Schmidberger.
Yeah. He's trying to get it, isn't he? Sacred Heart with a little man-to-man here, switching up defenses. Nice entry pass to Jordan. She dumps it over the other side. Brittany's shot goes off the glass, no good. And if they're coming at you like that, take the charge. Brittany with the reach-in foul, her first, Minneapolis fifth team foul, fourth team foul, 35 seconds left, first quarter. It's a nice steal by Megan Donovan. Nice anticipation. The layup is good. Stegman almost got there as Donovan with a nice steal. 2-3 zone. Megan playing out on the wing. Looking for that pass. 13 seconds. We almost intercept it now. Pratt, left-hand shot is good. Well, we had it, threw it away. And that's the way the first quarter ended. Kind of the game we expected, Dale. 11-11 at the end of one. Minneapolis Sacred Heart. So far, Sacred Heart not shooting the ball well from the outside, and Minneapolis having a little trouble taking care of the ball with 6 or 7 turnovers in the first quarter alone. And we'll be back.
Yeah, they've hit
second quarter in a minute.
4 of 16.
4 of 16 is kind of poor. They can warm up in a hurry, though. I've seen them put a lot of points on the board real quick. We'll be back.
Meanwhile, we are 6 of 9. So, and that's the only reason we're still in it when we've had 6 turnovers to their 4 here. Just we're 5 of 9.
That sounds correct. Sacred Heart plays it in to start the second quarter. Minneapolis back in a 2-3 zone. Chantel in trouble with 2 fouls on the bench, and we tie her up. McKinsky in tight. Since they played it in, it's our ball. Here comes the press. There we go. Nice job breaking the press. Shea drives in. Nice pass to Donovan. She's fouled. McKinsky, I believe. Oh, Abby Whitman with the foul. Whitman's first, Sacred Heart's second team foul, and Donovan will go to the line to shoot 2. First throw is good. Second one rims off, and Brittany Fulton
over the back. That's right.
That's right. She didn't have a tie-up, and it was over the back. McKinsky with her first foul. Minneapolis will play it in under their own bucket. Brittany looking inside, and nothing there. Over to Jera. Out front to Shea. Brittany. Back to Shea Shoemaker. Puts the ball on the floor on the wing, back to Jera. Now we get some spacing here. Donovan can't handle the pass. It goes off the top of the ponytail and into the hands of Abby Whitman. Coker, the baseline drive is, she's quick around the edge, and we have to foul her. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Our 5th foul, Megan's first.
(12-11). I would have to say she's not going to make too many free throws shooting like that.
No, not shooting that way. No.
Look like a shot put thrower.
Yep.
You better get the shooter because it's coming right back at her. Well, that one went in. Better bite my tongue. There we go. Good job breaking the pressure. McKinsky almost foul, and we slam it off the glass. Here comes Coker on the run for Sacred Heart. Now Whitman slows down the pace a little bit. 12-12. Pratt with the ball out on top. Coker comes to run the point. Schmidberger now to Pratt, looking for a 3 ball. Now McKinsky in close. We tie her up. She puts the ball on the floor. It's possession to Sacred Heart. 6:21 left, second quarter. Pratt will throw it in. Look for her to get a shot wherever she ends up in the corner. Whitman now to Coker. Back to Whitman. Crossing with a steal. Now Coker down the lane she goes. Schmidberger. And Donovan gets away with one there.
Yeah. Well, you know, they were getting away with it, so we might as well too.
Yeah.
Relax, move the ball on. Let's go.
Jara Shoemaker breaks the pressure over to Shea. Now back to Jara. Brittany Fulton open for a 3-pointer, and it's no good. Donovan hustles for that rebound and steps out of bounds as she tries to save it. Stegman back in.
Go, Blue.
I think it's Beckman checked in. She is inside right there at the ball. Now back to Katie Pratt. Long 3-pointer, no good. And Donovan has the board for Lady Lions. That ball came off. The carom came off the rim naturally that time. Minneapolis with a good block out had control of that defensive rebound. Jara Shoemaker drives the baseline. Crystal Stegman with a reach-in foul on Jara Shoemaker. 4th team foul on Sacred Heart. It's Crystal Stegman's 2nd foul. Chantel back in for Minneapolis, playing with 2 fouls. Jara down the lane. She gets her own rebound, throws it up and in. Looks like she might have been fouled to start with. No call. Now Schmidberger on the baseline. Shot is no good. And Jara Shoemaker comes out of there the rebound for Minneapolis. Donovan inside to Crossan. She's fouled. Beckman with the foul. No, that's Alicia Wilkins. Sacred Heart fans. Crossan with 2 throws here. First throw is good. Nice arch on that shot. Shot nothing but net. And Minneapolis takes a 3-point lead here. Crossan's second throw, front rim that rolls in for Big Blue. Stegman down to Whitman. On the move, Katie Pratt. Schmidberger tries the baseline. She goes all the way in, tries a reverse.
Nice block by Donovan.
Donovan's right there to tip it out. 16-12 Minneapolis.
Stay with her. Don't get it, cheat.
Pratt gets in too tight, tries to spin move, and between 2 defenders, she's called for traveling. Ooh, that's almost a walk there by Jara. Not called. Let it rip, Shay.
Work on her. No.
3-second call. That's the third this half on Minneapolis. Not letting them camp out in the lane tonight, are they, Dale?
Nope.
Watch the other end.
Schmidberger drives down the lane. Jump shot's no good. And Wilkins with the rebounds, hacked by Crossan. That'll be her first foul.
Fouls on number 42, Jordan Crossan, her first personal 6th team foul.
Wilkins will shoot 2. 16 foul on Minneapolis. Good. Krista Seamers in for Minneapolis.
Lock out, Blue.
Second one's good.
McKinsky back on the floor.
They're 5 of 6 on free throws this half. We're 3 of 4.
Well, they almost threw it away.
We escaped there, didn't we?
They were manning up on the inbounds, full court pressure. Seamers with the ball on the baseline. Now gets it. The entry pass to Donovan stolen by Abby Whitman. Coker back to Stegman, being hounded by Darrow. Now McKinsky down low. It's good.
Jordan. Come on, work!
And Coach Darrow with a 30-second timeout. As Minneapolis, not too much movement on the offensive end. Coach Darrow calls the timeout to get something going here for Big Blue. It's all tied up. 3:12 left in the first half. 16-16. Pretty close game. Fouls are pretty close. We've got a few more turnovers than they do, but 16 fouls on Minneapolis. Next one will put Sacred Heart in the 1-1. Sacred Heart with 5 team fouls. Stegman has 2, and Darrow has 2 for Minneapolis. We'll play it in. Free throw line extended. Chantel. 2-3 zone by Sacred Heart. Penetration by Seamers. They back out. Over to Chantel. 3-pointer. Oh! Rims in and out. And she gets her own rebound. Is tied up by McKinsky and is bulldozed over by McKinsky. It's called a tie-up. And possession arrow to Minneapolis. Seamers, shot's good. Krista Seamers comes around, takes the feed at the free throw line for a 14-footer. It drops it in. Now Coker, long shot's no good. McKinsky tries to save it in the corner and can't get there. Time for a little press breaker here.
They are 1 of 6 beyond the arc so far tonight.
That's good. We get it in. Shoemaker left-hand dribble as Crystal Stegman playing her pretty close. Crossan in close. McKinsky couldn't stop her, and Jordan Crossan with a kiss off the glass. That bucket is good. Coker. Nice stuff by Crossan as Coker goes to the rack. Jordan Crossan had all ball, and that's what it was called. Hell, that could have been dangerous if it would have chopped somebody's head.
There's a wake-up call.
As the cymbals gets away from the drummer up there as the pep band sets up. 2:15 left first half. Stegman off to Coker, now to McKinsky. Not giving her the baseline. She rattles one.
Over the back.
She's over the back. Whitman with her second foul as Shea Shoemaker had position. We would have let her get by with it the first time, but when the ball bounced back up again and she went up to tip it again, she reached over.
Was that Donovan or Seamers under there?
That was Shea Shoemaker.
Shea Shoemaker, okay.
Doing a good job handling the pressure by Sacred Heart. Now Shea Shoemaker on the wing back to Donovan. It's man-to-man. Shea back to Jara.
Call the hold on 40.
And Jordan Crossan's whistled with a hold as McKinsky's got her arm wrapped around her. Crystal Stegman drive down the baseline, and Pratt with the rebound. As Coker goes in there for the rebound, and Seamers rips it away from her, but a jump ball is called. A little physical in there. 20-16 as Pratt misses point blank. Now Jared Shoemaker clears the timeline for Minneapolis. And McKinsky with the blocking foul sticks a knee out.
Seven fouls apiece. 1:18 to go in the half.
McKinsky has 2, Crystal Stegman has 2. Schmidberger comes back in, and Whitman heads for the bench as Jared Shoemaker goes to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. 17 fouls apiece here. It's good. (21-16). Rims off, and Pratt with the rebound for Sacred Heart. Pratt looking inside, back to Coker, long shot, no good. And Donovan clears the board for Minneapolis. Megan, the leading rebounder on this Minneapolis team with about 11 boards a ball game. Shea down the baseline, jump shots up and in. Shea Shoemaker with a nice 10-footer on the baseline. And we're under 30 seconds here left in the first half. 23-16. Stegman in the paint, tries to dump it down to McKinsky, and it's taken away by Krista Seamers. 20 to shoot. Jared Shoemaker with a walking dribble clears the timeline. Man-to-man defense by Sacred Heart. Nice to get a good shot here. Jara with the jump stop, drags the pivot foot, is called for the walk, and Sacred Heart will play it in.
12.69 ticks on the clock. We're up by 7, 23-16.
Coker on the wing, back to Schmidberger, long three-pointer. Oh, man. Usually that would be a foul as she sandwiched at half court, nothing called. That should be, we should be going the line to shoot 3 shots, actually.
At this time, I'd like to make an announcement. We are needing 20-ounce plastic bottles.
Nothing called, and that's the way the first half will end. Sacred Heart hits a 3-ball. Caitlin Schmidberger, coach's daughter, hits a 3-ball at the top of the circle to put Sacred Heart back to within 4 points. 23-19 at the end of the first half. Dale will have some point totals and rebounds for you here in just a minute. The ladies played real well. I thought we did a real good job covering up that three-point line. They're not shooting the ball well, so that even helps us.
We're taking good advantage of that right now. We need to keep doing that. Back shortly. Okay, here's the tail of the tape for the first half. Very good game so far for the Lions. First quarter was tied at 11-all. We outscored them 12-8 in the second quarter. Would have liked to seen something added there for us, and them not having the three, but they ended. But that's the way it goes. We're up by 4, 23-19. The Lions are 9 of 18 on field goals in the first half, which is very good for us. We've done a lot worse many times. We're 8 of 14 inside the arc, 1 of 4 outside the arc. We're 4 of 6 beyond the line, 13 rebounds, 10 turnovers. The Knights are a pathetic 6 of 28, Mike, on field goals. 4 of 20 on twos and 2 of 8 beyond the line. They're 5 of 6 on free throws, have 11 rebounds and 7 turnovers. Scoring for the Lions so far with rebounds, Fulton, Brittany, 1 rebound. Chantel Darrow, 2 rebounds. Shay Shoemaker, 2 points, 2 rebounds. Krista Seamers, 2 points, 1 rebound. Megan Donovan, 5 points, 4 rebounds. Jarrah Shoemaker, 6 points, 1 rebound. And Jordan Crossan, 8 points, 2 rebounds. So despite our turnovers, leading turnovers over them, our shooting percentage and our defense, I think, we're playing good defense, is ruling the day for us. Back with second half action in a bit. Welcome back, fans. We're getting set for second half action here. See if we can play as equally good a half in the second or better than we did the first and pull out our second victory row here in Knight Gymnasium. Well, it was exciting last year because we broke a long losing streak to the Knights.
Broke a foot, too.
Well, they just sprained a couple ankles last year. No broken bones that time. We waited till they came to Minneapolis where we broke the bones.
Nice to play it in here to start the second half. They reset the clock and we'll get going here. As Dale stated, Minneapolis playing some very good defense, which has give them this 4-point lead here at halftime. Stegman back to Whitman. Now Pratt, skip pass to Coker. She drives the baseline. Crossan's called for the block. And that's a good call, actually. Jordan a little late getting there. That's her third foul. I thought that was just her second.
Well, that's number 3, unfortunately.
Coker, free throw's good. First throw by Coker's up and in. Second one on its way. It's also good. They're going to be trapping here.
Woo, close.
Yep, on the fly. Close to back court. We set the offense. Seamers looking inside, skip past Shoemaker on the other side. Has a shot, has to give it up. Now Stegman with the steal and the layup. We break the pressure. Seamers all the way to the basket, and Whitman is going to be called for the foul. That's the way you got to do it. You got to take it to him, and Whitman backpedaling could not stop Seamers. Called for the foul. It's her third. So Whitman now with 3 fouls. Seamers' free throw is good. 24-23 Minneapolis. Seamer's second throw. It's good. Stegman down the court quickly to Abby Whitman. We shut down the baseline. And we got a tie-up.
Possession of the Lions.
As Jared Shoemaker hustles after that ball. And Crystal Stegman breaks her other arm. Dump down pass is intercepted by Coker. Now it's a 2-on-1. And Donovan gets a hand in there, and Stegman can't handle it as it goes on through. And Minneapolis will get the ball. That's a nice play by Megan Donovan. Just able to get a hand in there. It's just a man-to-man pressure all over the floor. Skip pass to Darrow. Now to Seamer's entry pass to Crossan. Now Shoemaker, no good. Crossan brings it down. They take it away from her. If she would just keep it up high and shoot it, they would not have a chance to get it. Now Stegman, almost a walk. Pratt sets up for a 3-ball. That's no good. I think you're going to get Megan Donovan with a push. And that's what we get. Be her second foul. Seamers comes out for a rest, and Shea Shoemaker is in. 3 fouls on Crossan. Now McKinsky at the top of the circle off to Crystal Stegman. Katie Pratt's covered up by Darrow, and that's a walk not called by Coker. That ball's chased down by Donovan. It's tipped out of bounds by McKinsky, or Pratt. And we'll play it in. Chantel with a good job. Clearing the timeline now. Shea Shoemaker on the wing. Back to Darrow. 14-footer. Just rims off, and
Donovan got away with the foul there, probably.
She's going to get another one if she doesn't watch out. Now Stegman passes it down to Coker, and Donovan rides her right out of bounds as the ball goes onto the stage.
Blue ball! Blue ball!
Well, it's our ball, and they create the turnover. Pressure. It'll do it every time. Now Stegman on the wing to Coker, back to Stegman into Whitman. Pratt with a baseline jumper. It's good. Now they're trapping. Yeah, it was. They almost didn't call it. Stegman's third foul. Seamers comes back in, and Darrow out.
I'm surprised they're not sitting her on the bench.
Whitman goes out. She has 3 fouls. Stegman has 3. 2-3 zone. Seamers back to Shoemaker. 3-pointer. Oh, sure looked good. Pratt takes it away. Now Minneapolis with a 3-on-1. Seamers. Nice job by Minneapolis. Pratt took the ball away on the rebound. Now McKinsky on the baseline. Back to Stegman, and Donovan steps in front of her. She hits the deck pretty hard.
Foul on number 13, Megan Donovan, her third personal, 13 foul.
Stegman's going to be sore by the end of tonight.
the Lions.
Donovan goes out. Shea drops down to the forward, and Chantel comes back in.
Get your hands up, stay on the floor.
2-3 zone, Minneapolis. Now Stegman back to Schmidberger. McKinsky has that baseline. She's had it all night long.
In the first half, she was missing a lot of those.
3-on-2. Jarrah back to Shea. Out to Seamers. Now back to Darrow as we set the offense. Tie up. Shoemaker puts the ball on the floor. It dribbles off Sacred Heart's leg, and McKinsky jumps on that loose ball. 27 all.
Sacred Heart calls timeout.
3:55 left, third quarter, as timeout is called. I think it's Sacred Heart's full timeout, as Coach Schmidberger calls the timeout for Sacred Heart. It's a pretty physical ball game for
Very physical.
what I'm saying. Stegman's hit the floor numerous times, and so has Donovan.
Sacred Heart shooting much better this half so far. They're 3 of 6.
Yeah. Well, we knew it wouldn't last forever, and Sacred Heart a better shooting club than they showed in the first half. Starting to warm up here in the second half. 3 of 6 already. So Minneapolis is going to have to also shoot the ball well and have done pretty good.
Actually, in the second half, we are 0 of 3. Is that right?
No, Seamers
Can't
made
be.
one over here on the wing.
That's true.
I don't know if we had any other buckets.
Two
27 all.
free throws and a deuce. That's all we've had in this quarter.
That sounds about right. Stegman top the circle on the wing to Schmidberger.
Hold your spots.
Right through the hands of Schmidberger. They say a Lady Lion touched it, and they'll play it in. Jay Shoemaker with the box out. And the rebound as Pratt has a little 8-footer on that inbounds play, misses it. Kicked out of bounds by Coker. And we'll play it in under our own bucket. Seamers to trigger the play for Minneapolis. We're out front to Jarrah, now over to Chantel on the wing to Shea. Back to Jarrah, back to Shea. She lines up a 3 ball. It's long. Seamers on the backside. Oh, man, I wish that would have went.
Fouls on number 23, Caitlin
Schmidberger tries to ride Seamers out of the play after the shot, and she's whistled for the foul. She's going to get 2 shots here. That bucket would have counted. It rimmed off. Seamers' free throw is good. 28-27, Minneapolis. Second throw, back rim. Pratt with a rebound. Schmidberger back to Stegman. 3-point shot, rims off. And all we can do is just get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Sacred Heart's ball to play in front of their bench.
Lines up by 1.
Down the wing to Schmidberger, back to Whitman. Baseline drive by Stegman.
4 fouls on Donovan.
And that was a foul on Donovan.
Megan Donovan, fourth team foul.
Fourth team foul.
Crystal Stegman.
Stegman quick enough down that baseline. And they call it on the floor, blocking foul. She was not shooting when she stepped in front of her. And Crossan comes in to replace Donovan, who sits down with 4 fouls.
Smart. Stay down on it. Stay down. 3 seconds.
And Chantel reaches in there and ties up the 2 tall Sacred Heart girls.
Who tied it up for us?
Chantel with quick hands there. We clear the timeline barely. Nice pass by Chantel. Shot by Crossan is good. Hit the back of the rim, bounced up a couple times and dropped in. Now nice steal by Chantel, and she passes it off to Jara.
She traveled.
Mercy. Melanie Catron in. Give Jordan a little breather here. 2:16 left, 3rd quarter. Schmidberger. Pratt with the head fake. No one's biting. 2-3 zone here. Now McKinsky in close again. That's a jump.
Checking in the game for the Knights, number 14, Katie Coker, and number 20.
They want Pratt to jump up and knock it out. Escler up the rim. There's another ball.
You don't see that very often, do you, Mike?
No. And I know none of those refs can get up that high. Usually there will be a ref.
Now with that, goes the possession error, I guess.
Yes. Huh? And they evidently didn't switch it. Now they switched it. It's good. Coker. Shot's no good. Coker with a reach-in foul on Jara Shoemaker as she was headed up court. The long carom came out to the free throw line. Jara Shoemaker had control. Melanie Catron now in for Minneapolis. We clear the timeline. Jara Shoemaker off to Darrow. Back to Jara. Baseline drive. Picks up her dribble. Now back to Melanie. Seamers with the ball on the opposite side, looking inside. There's nothing there. 1:20 left. Jara Shoemaker, little 14-footer. It's good. Rattles it in. Nice shot by
32-27 Lions.
Almost a steal by Shea as Schmidberger. And we do get that one. Coker, as Chantel's first to get to the ball, pushes Chantel out of bounds. That's the 6th team foul on Sacred Heart. And that's Coker's 2nd foul. Under a minute to play, 3rd quarter here. Minneapolis 32, Sacred Heart 27.
There it is. Turn it down.
Chantel with the ball on the wing. Nice give and go to Shea. Shot is rimming off. McKinsky with the rebound for Sacred Heart. Back to Schmidberger. Stay on her, girls. She'll let it rip. She's hit 2 tonight so far. Abby Whitman over to Coker. There's Schmidberger. Back rim. Comes all the way out to Whitman. She goes down the lane and she is fouled. And that'll be Chantel's 4th foul.
Number 15, Chantel Darrow.
It's her 3rd.
Yeah. Good.
Back into the game for the Knights.
I knew she was in foul trouble, but that was the 1st quarter.
Our
first
15
half,
foul, yeah.
They call it on the floor, and Crystal Stegman will play it in over to Coker.
8 seconds.
Stegman, 3-pointer. It's good.
Well, it's 2 trays they've got at the end of quarters that have been devastating, actually.
That's what kept them in the ball game so far, as Sacred Heart hits another 3 at the end of the quarter to get them back within 2. Minneapolis still leads it, 32-30. We'll be back with the final quarter here in just a minute.
The Knights outscored the Lions 11-9 in that quarter. They kind of went ahead of us at the start of the quarter, then we surged back ahead, and then that tray at the end kind of eradicated that 5-point lead we had.
Possession arrow to Minneapolis to start the final stanza here. We play it in. Skip pass is tipped away by Coker as we try to find Brittany Fulton on the elbow opposite side of the court. We'll play it in. Shoemaker, baseline drive, tries to dump it off to Crossan. It's picked up by Coker. All the way to the rack. And Shea Shoemaker rescues the ball for Big Blue. We have numbers. And she goes all the way to the basket. Oh, I was going to say, Pratt just hammers her right at the glass. Oh, yeah. Good call. And that's just her first foul, Dale.
Yep.
Jara will shoot 2. First throw is good. Crawls in. Rotation of the ball helped it get in there.
6th foul on the Knights. The Lions have 5.
Second throw on its way. It's good. They push the ball now. Coker back to Stegman. Schmidberger skip pass to Coker. And there's another foul on Crossan. No, reach in foul on Jara Shoemaker.
Her first personal, 6th team foul. Katie Coker of the line shooting 2 for the Knights.
And Coach Darrow thought the same thing I did. I thought the foul was on Crossan. So did he. He was subbing for Jordan and brings Megan back. He called the foul on 22.
Foul is on number 42, Jordan Crossan, her 4th personal.
They changed the foul to Jordan Crossan from Jara Shoemaker. How can you do that? I guess the other ref had the other call. And Coker's second throw on its way here. It's good. We break the pressure. Brittany Fulton on the wing. Now back to Jara Shoemaker. Two-three zone by Sacred Heart. Baseline drive by Seamers. Should have been a kick because it was on the defense. No call. Skip pass to Brittany Fulton. She lines up a 3. Now Jara Shoemaker. No good.
Donovan's gone.
Well, Melanie Catron will see plenty of time here in the 4th quarter as Donovan over the back. 7th team foul on Minneapolis. Now Pratt will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 for Sacred Heart. 6:50 left. First throw, it's good. And I don't think we want to get into a free throw shooting contest with.
No, they've been very deadly on the free throws.
Chantel back in. Krista Seamers comes out. Second throw, good. Tied up, 34 all. Sacred Heart in a little foul trouble early. Now Coach Darrow wants a full timeout with 6:43 left.
Also, don't forget
And we'll be back after this full timeout.
Your Coke bottles. They're good for 6 cents for the Special Olympics.
I'll take them here after the game. I didn't know her name, but I know it now. Timely shooting here will help for Minneapolis as we got the play set up. We'll play it in under our own bucket. 6:43 left in this contest. 2-3 zone by Sacred Heart, and we throw it away. We've thrown the ball away more times. And Jarrett takes the ball away from Stegman. They call foul.
Number 22, Jira Shoemaker.
We've just had a lot of trouble throwing the ball in bounds. I'm going to have to work up a couple new plays for Coach Darrow. Stegman with a free throw. It's up and in, and Sacred Heart takes a one-point lead. And Pratt gets the rebound, and her shot is really wild for some reason. Didn't even hardly hit the rim. 3-point shot by Jarrett Shoemaker. No good. And Crystal Stegman with the rebound now. Schmidberger heads to the rack, is fouled by Jarrett Shoemaker now with 2 quick fouls. Has 3.
Number 22, Jira Shoemaker, her second personal ninth team foul.
Caitlin Schmidberger to the line to shoot 1-and-1. 9th team foul on Minneapolis. First throw, no good. And Pratt trying to reach over Catron for the rebound, cannot get it. Man-to-man defense now by the Knights. Put the ball on the floor. It's stolen by Crystal Stegman. She goes all the way in for a layup. And they pull back. It's going to be they'll pick us up at half court.
Now they're up by 3. Biggest lead they've had in quite some time, if at all, tonight.
Man-to-man. Matchup zone of that's still a 2-3 zone, but they're playing way out on us. Man-to-man. Chantel goes all the way to the corner.
Player control foul, elbow, 10th team foul. Their 4th.
I guess I didn't see it.
So they're in the double boney. Yeah, she swung because what's her name is kind of hanging on her. Stegman.
Ball's tipped. Now Stegman out on top. Over to Coker. Caitlin Schmidberger. It's a kick. Seamers and Crossen back in for Minneapolis. Good minutes logged there by Melanie Catron. Chantel doesn't want to talk about that elbow. Had to get him off, Dad. Had to get him off. Stegman with the ball top of the circle. Now to Schmidberger. No hurry here with a 3-point lead, 37-34. Whitman, now Schmidberger tries the baseline. It's not there as Shea Shoemaker shuts it down. So far, the best outside shooter has been Schmidberger. Now an interception by Crossen. Nice quick hands by Jordan to get into that passing lane. Seamers baseline back out front to Shea. Now Brittany Fulton, entry pass to Crossen. Now Seamers misses another one on the backside. A couple of them have rimmed off like that. Tough luck. And Sacred Heart steals it. Now Jared Shoemaker steals it right back from Minneapolis. So we're back in business. Krista Seamers now to Brittany Fulton. Lines up a 3-ball. Crossen with a shot. And
Pratt did the splits.
Around one ankle, the hip, and the shoulder. Schmidberger's foul is her seventh team foul. Now Minneapolis will be in the bonus, and Crossen goes to the free throw line, shoot 2. First throw, short.
3:25 to go. The line's down 37-34.
A little bit of sweat on the floor. Might just come off his shiny bald head. I don't know.
Well, that I will attest that does happen. Just drips right off of there.
Crossing second throw on its way. It's good.
There's nothing to impede its progress.
3:20 left in this contest. Sacred Heart with a 2-point lead. Now Stegman out on top with the ball. Minneapolis in a 2-3 zone. I don't think it's time to come out of this zone just yet. They shorten this game down with a couple people in foul trouble here. Pratt. Whitman on the wing. Now back to Schmidberger. Kinski on the baseline. Back to Whitman, clear out front to Stegman. Schmidberger drives in and pitches it back out to Crystal Stegman. No hurry, Lady Knights. Now the entry pass to Pratt. See, that's just good, solid defense. We have numbers.
5-on-3.
3-ball by Brittany Fulton. It's good. Oh, baby. 2:18 left. Sacred Heart had 2 girls on the floor, and we find the open person as Brittany Fulton hammers down the 3-ball. First 3 of the night by Minneapolis, and we take a 1-point lead with
actually our second. Jara had one in the first half.
Oh yeah, that's right. 2 threes by Minneapolis, and we're right back in this thing, 38-37 with a 1-point lead. 2:18 left. And what we have to do is keep everybody in the ball game. We're running low on players. If a couple more people foul out here, it's going to be thin. We'll stay in that 2-3 zone, I'm sure. And Dale's right. It sure would be nice to pull this one out. Girls have worked hard on defense. Well,
we were short a player.
We've got 5 in there.
Get your hands up. Come on, play
And a little different twist here as we're pointing up on Stegman, and she wants somebody on the wing.
2 minutes to go.
Skip pass to Stegman, and we cover her up. She can't get the shot off. Now Whitman back to Stegman, 1:40. Nice defense by Minneapolis. There's nothing there. Pratt on the wing, back to Stegman. 1:35 left. Long three-pointer, Katie Pratt. And Schmidberger with the reach-in foul, and we're shooting free throws. Brittany Fulton clears the board for Minneapolis. And Schmidberger reaches in. All they could get was the long three-pointer by Pratt in the corner, and it really didn't even have a chance of going in. It just barely drew iron.
Their ninth.
The free throw line for two here. Her shooting 1 and 1.
1 and 1,
First throw is no good. And Chantel tips it out to Shea Shoemaker, and it's up and in. A hustle by Chantel Darrow gets us the ball, gets it off to Shoemaker. She's all alone and shoots it in. Long two-pointer by Pratt is good. 40-39 Minneapolis. 1:06 left in the game. That ball squirted out as
that was just a two she got, wasn't it?
Yes. Chantel Darrow dove on that ball, and I thought it was going to be a tie-up. It squirted out to Shoemaker, and Shea kisses it off the glass for a bucket, and Pratt answers on the other end. It's going to be tight. 40-39, and Schmidberger with the timeout. Will set up his defense. Will probably start putting some pressure back on us again.
Yeah, I'm sure. We need to take good care of the ball.
Pretty evenly matched teams. Neither team has shot the ball real well from the outside. Minneapolis did real well in the first half, has cooled off a little in the second half. And I think Sacred Heart has shot the ball a little better here in the second half.
Our defense has still been good.
Yeah.
They've basically got just as many turnovers as we do, which is helpful.
Here comes the pressure. We'll play it in under their bucket. Full length of the court to go. Man to man. It's just man to man everywhere. Abby Whitman picks up Jarrah. Back to Jarrah.
They're fouling her.
Good grief. She had fouled her 3 times, and they didn't even call the foul on Whitman. Now they called on Stegman. It's her 4th.
9th team foul.
47 seconds left. Jarrah Shoemaker at the free throw line, a 1 and 1. Good. Oh. That was a pressure-packed free throw right there as Jarrah Shoemaker hammers down the front end of the 1 and 1. Second throw, short. They throw it away. They cut behind, and the ball was thrown the other way, and it will be Minneapolis ball. 41-39 as Shoemaker gets one of the two to give Minneapolis a 2-point lead. Now, bucket here would give us a little breathing room. They will foul immediately. I think they're going to try and decide who they're wanting to foul and who they want to foul. We'll be shooting free throws, and so far tonight, Minneapolis doing a pretty good job at the free throw line.
Yeah, we're probably about 50%, maybe a little over. Could be better, but definitely could be worse. Has been worse.
Well, it's a good, tough game, a good one for Minneapolis to be in at the end of the season to get prepped for that sub-state. Stegman will guard Jarrah. And they do foul her. Crystal Tegman couldn't foul her. It would have been her 5th foul.
That's number 10, so double bonus here.
McKenzie comes to get her. Well, that clock didn't run off very much time, did it, Dale?
Sure didn't. They probably didn't start it on time.
They're over the limit, Minneapolis, in the double bonus. She gets 2 throws. First one is good. We don't want to foul on the other end. Just stand still and don't give them anything easy. But Shoemaker's second one is good. 4-point lead. 25 seconds left. Coker, Pratt. No one is. Chantel is just doing a wonderful job on her. Now Stegman, 3-pointers, no good. Pratt with the rebound, no good. And Shea Shoemaker with the. She's fouled. That will do it. Shea Shoemaker with a big rebound on the backside, and they foul. Abby Whitman's 4th foul. That will send Shea Shoemaker, the freshman, to the free throw line for 2 shots. Coach Darrow saying no fouls, and Chantel just did a wonderful job covering up Pratt on that 3-point line. That goes in. Shea's first free throws in.
13.79 ticks. We're up by 5.
44-39. Second throw is money. 6-point lead, 2 big possessions. Sacred Heart looking for somebody to shoot a 3-ball. Stegman shoots one. It goes over. Now Seamers gets the rebound, and they call her for the foul.
Called who?
Yeah. Seamers. And that's exactly what they call. Oh, they call the foul on Jared Shoemaker. Pratt to the free throw line.
Did she get it? I wasn't watching.
Yeah, she made it. Second one is good.
Is that 1.74 ticks?
That's what I'm saying, Dale. It's 1.74 seconds. And Coach Darrell wants full timeout. Let's get the ball the other end of the court, huh, Dale?
You betcha.
She used to have a good play. Now she can run the baseline here, so I don't know how they got that foul on Jared Shoemaker because Krista Seamers had the rebound.
Seamers had the ball. She was trapped. Where Shoemaker came into it, I have no idea.
The ball was away from the ball, evidently, and Shoemaker picks up her 3rd foul. Pratt goes to the line and hits 2, but it's not going to be enough. Strange things happen at the end, so it's always good to have a little cushion.
Yes. We're up by 4, as you saw, 45-41 with 1.74 ticks
we had
on the
some
clock.
crucial free throws down the stretch here as Jared Shoemaker hit 3 of 4, and
Shea hit 2. Yeah.
So 5 out of 6 free throws, and that's why we're ahead by 4. Let's pitch it down the other end. Cross and throw the ball in, and I think that's what they're going to do, Dale. Yeah. And that's the way it's going to end.
Congratulations,
Nice
coaches
job,
Daryl
Coach.
Henderson and the Lady Lions.
Good job, ladies. That's why they line it up and play it. Sacred Heart on a roll with Pratt back in the lineup. Looked to be, and they were, a tough opponent tonight. But Minneapolis comes away with a hard-fought 45-41 victory, and we'll have some stats, points, and rebound totals here in just a minute. That old Irish song there.
Okay, here's your stats for the girls' game against Sacred Heart. by quarters, again, those tied at 11 at the end of one. We outscored them 12-8 in the second quarter, which basically ended up being the deciding margin. In the third quarter, they outscored us 11-9, and we returned the favor in the fourth, 13-11. So the second quarter was the decisive quarter for us in scoring. Field goals tonight, we were $12 of 25 in the second quarter, or second half, on the duels, and 1 of 4 on trays. Ended up being 22 of 47 overall, so not quite 50%. We were 11 of 16 in the second half on free throws, 15 of 22 total for the game, so a very good percentage on the free throws. That's what saved our cookies there in the second half, because Sacred Heart was getting their good amount of free throws too. Rebounds, 25 for the Lions. Turnovers, we had 19 for the game. Sacred Heart had 17, so it was very close there. Our defense played well. Rebounds for the Knights were 22, so we out-rebounded them by 3. Free throws, they were 9 of 11 in the second half, 14 of 17, so they were a little bit better percentage than us on free throws. And their downfall on the night was their field goal shooting. 8 of 31 in the second half, 6 of 28 in the first half, 14 of 59 overall. Scoring for the Lions tonight. And rebounds. Melanie Catron, 1 rebound. Chantel Darrow, 4 rebounds. Brittany Fulton, 3 points, 2 rebounds. Megan Donovan, 5 points, 5 rebounds. Shay Shoemaker, 6 points, 5 rebounds. Jordan Crossan, 11 points, 3 rebounds, and leading for the Lions tonight, Jared Shoemaker, 13 points and 2 rebounds. This makes 2 of 3 for the Lions this year against the Knights, having lost to them in the blue and gold tournament at the beginning of the year. And makes 2 in a row. We've beat 1 at Sacred Heart. It's very nice indeed. So that ties the series up between the two schools at 17 apiece. And the Lions move into third place in the NCAA. The Knights fall to fourth. Dale Leach, Mike Perry sign off. We'll be back with the boys' game shortly.